youtube.com. This is Heavy T of Real Music Reviews, of Heavy T and Big R, I should say. This is the music review for August 26, 2008, and I'm going to start now because YouTube, you know, has a little 10-minute limit, and we be pushing it sometimes, so I'm going to get into it right now. The first review I'm going to talk about is B.B. King. He's currently signed to Geffen Records. The CD is called One Kind Favor, and it's definitely a classic B.B. King album. We give this 3.5 out of 5 stars. Very classic. If you're a B.B. King fan, you would definitely like this type of CD. The next CD is Slipknot. This is the band from Iowa, currently signed to Roadrunner Records, Nuclear Blast Records. The CD is called All Hope Is Gone, and All Hope Is Not Gone with this CD. This CD is simply phenomenal. I love it. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. It's classic Slipknot, that grunge style of music that you're going to love. My favorite tracks on there are Psychosocial and Child of Burning Time. The Lost Trailers is the next CD I'm going to talk. And the CD is called Holler Back. And I'm going to holler back at them. The CD is nice. I give it a 3 out of 5 stars. It gives you that good contemporary country feel. The next CD is the CD of the week for me, which is Solange, Soul Angel and the Hadley Saints Dream. Currently signed to Geffen Records. She gets a 4 out of 5 stars. My favorite tracks are Sandcastle Disco, Cosmic Journey, featuring Bilal, and of course I Decided Part 1. I love her voice. It gives you a little Aretha, gives you a little bit of Joss Stones, and definitely gives you a little Beyonce, because that is Solange's older sister. Moving on, Motorhead, the group from Europe, England to be precise. They're currently signed to Steam Hammer Records, excuse me. The CD is called Motorizer. I give this CD a 3 out of 5 stars. It gives you that classic Motorhead with Lemmy in the background and in the front yelling at you in that hard grunge voice. My favorite tracks on there are Run Around Man and Rock Out. I love Rock Out. Very good track. My singles and EPs for this week. EP standing for extended play. My first one is John Legend. If you're out there, the song is breathtaking. It is phenomenal, people. I give this a 5 out of 5. My first single that gets a 5 out of 5 stars, people. I love his voice on here. He sung this song at the Democratic National Convention, and it just gave me tears because it's a very good song, and it's just phenomenal how he put this together. The next song, or next single I should say, is Sarah McLachlan. She gives you that classic Sarah McLachlan vibe, and it's called You Want Me To. I give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I love her voice on this song. And the next single is T.I. And the next single is T.I., like I said. But that T.I. single that I'm talking about is available on iTunes. What's Hot is under What's Hot. And definitely download it. T.I. CD sounds like it's going to be good. Beyond good. It might just be phenomenal. We don't know. But we're going to definitely get you in a review for that when it comes out. My honorable mentions for this week are Q-Tip, called Getting Up, Joe, ER, meaning Emergency Room, and Jennifer Hudson, Spotlight 2, featuring Young Jeezy. For all these singles and all these CDs, they're available on iTunes. And check out our new MySpace, myspace.com/Real Music Reviews. Add us as friends. Our videos will be posted up there on our blogs and bulletins. Please check us out. You know, add us as a friend. Subscribe to our channel. We need more subscriptions. We're trying to get 100 subscriptions by the end of this month. Please subscribe to us and we will subscribe to you. We'll show you love. God bless y'all. See y'all next week. Big R is coming up. And see y'all. Peace.
What's going on, YouTubers? This is your boy Big R signing on August 26, 2008 for Real Music Reviews. And I want to jump into the first review, V.I.C. Today, Soulja Boy's sidekick V.I.C. officially dropped his album after many pushbacks. He's on Reprise Records, and he's been very popular this summer. He's been with Soulja Boy on YouTube, concerts, radio stations, different things like that. Very popular, but his album is very lackluster. It's not a good album, in my opinion. I'm sorry, I have to keep it real. It's nothing stands out. I know Soulja Boy and V.I.C. stay on YouTube, so if you're listening to this, looking at this, I'm sorry, but I have to keep it real. You know, keep making positive, good music, but nothing is really standing out at me on this album. 2.5 out of 5. I'm sorry. Next, we have Soul Angel and the Hadley St. Dreams by Solange Knowles. Her album finally came out today. She's Beyonce's younger sister. She's on Giffen Records, and basically, I'm glad that it finally came out. It's a phenomenal album. It sounds nothing like Beyonce's music, as far as it sounding exactly the same. You could tell it's two different artists, and she really did her thing on this album. So, I just wanted to tell you about it a little bit. I'm pleased to let you know that it's more of a fantasy, sultry, seductive, just overall classy, genius, jazzy album. It's all of those things. Just put it all together. It's a melting pot. I think it can appeal to both old school and new school people. People who listen to like Al Green, Marvin Gaye can still listen to her music. People who still listen to Beyonce or Rihanna or something, younger crowd can still listen to her, and they can both relate to this album. I think that's really good. She sounds like a young Aretha Franklin mixed with Beyonce, of course, that's her sister, and even a little Joss Stone. I hear Joss Stone in her her vocals as well. So if you like any of those artists, definitely give her a listen. It's a brilliant debut album. I give her album a 4.5. A 4 out of 5. Excuse me. Next we have finally on the hip hop scene, the controversial artist The Game, former G Unit member, releases his third album today, also on Giffen Records. It's entitled LAX. This album is vicious, gritty, and raw. Like when I first put it in, it was a prayer. It's you listen to a prayer by Earl Simmons, he's better known as DMX, and you think, oh wow, this is gonna be a deep album, and then he just gets raw on you on the album. Like sounds like somebody about to just come through with it in a drive by, like it just hits you up in your house right then and there, car, or wherever you at. It's not for the weak-minded or hearted. Basically. It starts off with the prayer, but then it rolls into reinvented modern West Coast hip hop. The Game truly does justice by West Coast hip hop / rap. You can expect to hear guest artists from Ice Cube, Lil Wayne, Bilal, Chrisette Michele, Common, Keisha Cole, Ludacris, Nas, Neo, Raekwon, Raheem Devon, beats by Dr. Dre. It's just a million people on this album. And it's just more, and the album is a classic West Coast hip hop album. You just have it's an essential album for your collection. Go get that. Basically, he bears all. It's creative, it's reinventive, it's well executed, well put together. It's just a really good album. I gave his album a 4.5 out of 5. Listen to the singles "My Life," featuring Lil Wayne. And that's pretty much all I have for you today. Honorable mentions. I kind of took that out for today's segment, but go ahead and check out iTunes or something, and look for our next review. I'll see you then.